December 5th.
You're listening to Weather with Enthusiasm.
Rainfall in the amounts of 2 to 4 inches. This may be affecting parts of Memphis, Tennessee, Little Rock, Arkansas, Nashville, Tennessee, areas around there. Surrounding that 1 to 3 inches of rain. This is in response to a stationary front that's kind of been hanging out around the Gulf Coast, and we've spoken about actually this past Friday, where dew points are getting quite high in that area due to a stationary area of high pressure. And as the New Orleans, Louisiana National Weather Service has pointed out, moisture does not go away. So we have lots of fog in that area. That front moves, it's stationary around the Memphis area. It's going to start to push north and even make it as far north as Cleveland by Thursday afternoon, bringing spring warmth into that area. As temperatures go into the 50s for that area, highs in the low 70s for Memphis. Periods of rain, some of it could be heavy with some thunderstorms expected for Memphis, Tennessee for much of this week. Between the period Tuesday through Friday, again, we have 2 to 4 inches of rain. Now, what's going to be happening is, so we have this strong storm system that's developing over in the central to southern plains on Wednesday. We have that blocking high over Greenland. That's what's been preventing the storm from moving east. That high breaks down on Thursday, and as it does so, the low pressure in the plains starts to move east. Behind the front, we do not have Arctic air. We have Pacific air, the 3 ingredients necessary to produce a major winter storm here in the Midwest: deep low pressure, Arctic air, and Gulf moisture. So we have the Gulf moisture, we have plenty of it. We have the low pressure, but we do not have the Arctic air. So nonetheless, there still could be some significant snow on the back side of the system. The air, we are dealing with the month of December right now, so even though the air is of Pacific origin, first of all, it's only probably it's about 90% Pacific. There still is some portions, which some of that air is coming from areas further north. So we have the possibility of some type of accumulating snow. But the definition of a major winter storm is 6 inches of snow or more. In general, we do not have those ingredients over here, so it's going to be difficult to pull off a 6-inch snow. You could get a 3 to 6 inch snow maybe instead of those 6 to 12 inch, but you'd really have to be right in the center of the bullseye. That front moves down to the southern Mississippi area, and it remains stationary. Believe it or not, it remains stationary, and it moves back north as a warm front by Sunday, bringing spring warmth into much of this country. The warm front pushes north of Memphis by Sunday, and it remains to be seen how far north that front is going to go, and if it's in response to another storm system, which I believe it is, even a stronger one. As of yesterday, the European computer model showed the next upcoming storm system on Sunday to be significantly stronger than the one we have Wednesday and Thursdays. So an interesting pattern to be taking place this time of the year, for it resembles more of a spring-like pattern and will actually bring spring warmth into many cities this week. You have been listening to the podcast Weather with Enthusiasm. You will now hear a 1-minute trailer.
Several additional feet of snow is expected by Monday morning.
Yes! We have a powerhouse typhoon which has developed off in the Pacific Ocean. A big shockaroo to many of you. This is especially true in regards to what's going to be going on in Alaska. We have parts of the world that are so hot right now. Temperatures are expected to go into the low 130s. Hey, we have a special guest on our show. What is your name? A heat wave that's going to be headed to the Eilat area. We're going to have to wait before we get into the next excitement. We're going from one extreme to the next extreme. 27.1 barometric pressure. Feet of snow are falling in Japan.
Oh my gosh.
Weather. That's a time of celebration. Just Google weather with enthusiasm and they're all going to come up.